I reached out to your team and was glad that I invested in your services. Since 2010, we've been growing our team in Maryland, and we have expansion teams throughout the country and in Canada. But really, I feel like now we are finally have our stuff together and organized to really grow domestically and internationally. We've got the value propositions, and with your help, we've transformed our business from being just a extraordinary service business, which is important that you have, but into a guaranteed business. And people love it when you put your money where your mouth is. So we're really excited about what we're doing. We've now added, thanks to your help, a mortgage operation. And we feel like we're just rookies again, getting started, but now we have all the knowledge and all the tools.
Let's talk about some of these guarantees and how you differentiate yourself from all the other real estate agents.
Many agents, listing and buyers. I don't work many buyers. We're probably one of the top listing agents in Maryland, maybe in the country, for the number of transactions we do and the volume for listings. We transformed this, and it's been a real game changer. We're going in, and with the new commission situation with the Department of Justice, we're sharing that people should focus on hiring the best listing agent that they can hire. You should pay them well. It's up to them whether they want to pay a buyer's agent or not. We're giving them the option, but you want to hire the best listing agent. And we do something nobody else does. We put our money where our mouth is, and we offer guarantees. One of the guarantees is we'll sell your house for list price or more. You all helped educate us on that process, or we'll pay the difference. We've implemented the guarantee many times, and we've been successful with it many times. Only had 2 times where we had to actually pay the difference. But I'm glad to do it because those are great testimonials. We also have a guaranteed sale program. You're notorious for that. But we condense the days because of this great market. Sometimes we'll do 39 days. Sometimes days we'll do 57 days, or we'll buy it for cash at a price acceptable to you.
Explain to everybody how you fit into the business here, what role you play, and how the structure of your business looks.
The structure is basically there's different divisions of the business. There's one that's a B2B service business with other teams across the country. There's one that's a B2B service business with brokerages across the country. And then there's a side of things that it's our own team. And lastly, there's the mortgage operation and the technology side of things. So there's really different almost operating units within the overall business under one banner that serves different roles for that collective business. My role is Chief Strategy Officer, so helping to run those businesses and make sure that everything is cohesive.
What have you guys been doing as far as training and educating your team to prepare for these changes?
It's been an eye-opener for everybody in the real estate industry, our competitors as well as our own team. It's been a whole transformation for them to understand that the new program is that sellers don't have to pay a buyer agent commission. And actually, that process was really chaotic. It's really odd to ask a client, a seller, to pay a buyer agent to negotiate against them. Just think about that for a second. Kind of like going into court, and before you start negotiating, you say to the lawyer, we're going to pay your legal fees. Just bad negotiating. It was a bad system. We want our co-op agents to get paid. We want everybody to get paid. But we just don't think that the seller should be responsible for footing the bill if somebody's going to negotiate against them. So we've been really focusing in on our guarantees and creating value from a listing standpoint and from a buyer agent standpoint. Because if you don't have an extraordinary value package, people don't need you to find a house anymore. People can find it on their own. They're looking for off-market properties. They're looking for strategic negotiators, and for you to educate them on the community and to bring them value that they can't get anywhere else. And that's what we've been focusing on with our team, to help them differentiate themselves from the competition and to make them feel confident. I'm going to encourage everybody, number one, if you're getting in the real estate business, you need to be careful of who you surround yourself with. You want to make sure that you partner with the right brokerage, the right team, to make sure that you're getting the right guidance. This can be a really hard business, making a lot of mistakes, or I want to follow the person that made it across the minefield, the person that strategically made the best moves. So number one, I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to get a coach today and interview that coach to make sure it's the right coach for you, and then follow the plan and don't stop. I coach a lot of people, and they'll get some success, and then people go have this high and lows like this. So you've got to be fully engaged, and being surrounding yourself with other people that are as motivating as yourself and that are learning and making mistakes. I think it's incredibly important. I just spoke to our group this morning for an hour. We call it Competitive Edge. It was great, and we shared a lot of great ideas, but I learned from them as much as they learned from me. So don't ever stop learning in the business. Surround yourself with great people and believe in yourself. You're not an employee anymore. When you get in real estate, you're a company. You've got to invest in your company, time, dollars, but the payoff is worth it. As Craig said, you're not selling life insurance or something that people really don't need. You're helping people grow. You're helping people buy a home, and it's financially rewarding for everybody. It's a win-win for everyone. That's why I love this business, because you're competing, growing, helping people, and you can achieve whatever financial goals you have, but there's no shortcuts to this. Get a coach today.